Jom. Hey, Joma. We
Hello,
was
hello, hello. Good evening.
live.
Good
Hello.
afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody. It's Janera greeting you from San Antonio, Texas. It is Wednesday afternoon, and we thank God He brought us this far. We are once again here just to tell you or give you some information about our online business. We're going to ask some question and somebody will answer. Maybe it's something that somebody is thinking about. So we're going to give you the answers to the questions and why we are doing this business. And we are online business owners because we want time and financial freedom. We want some flexibility and we want to control our future. That is why we started this business. And, working for more than 30 years and being in the same position is not feasible today. That is why we look for something online, side hustle, to help us supplement our income so that we can live life fully. So this afternoon, somebody will introduce themselves and ask and answer the questions so that our viewers can take some value from our Go Live. So, Ms. Vaida, please introduce yourself and answer your question about what made you start looking for an income option outside of your 9 to 5 or main job. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Janetta. I just want to introduce myself. If this is the first time of seeing me, my name is Vida. I'm original from Ghana, and currently I'm in the US. I'm a mom, I'm a nurse, and proud digital business owner. Zenith Ahunambeche karate. To young well to business yelling Euro Vida in ye Ghana, Chapan in the US, man is running beer butter and becha. So my question say what make you start looking for an income option outside of your 9 to 5 main job? All right. For me, it wasn't that I hate my job. Yeah, I didn't hate my job. I love my job and I still work full time as a nurse. It was that I realized my income was limited by my time. That was my option. Because no matter how hard I work, the money wasn't enough. And before I could get more money, then I had to work more hours to get that more money. And by working those more hours, I wasn't having time for my children. I wasn't having time for my husband. And the most important thing was my health. I used to go to the emergency room when I'm not even sick all the time. There was a time I went there and the doctor checked on me. I felt when I was going, they were going to admit me. When I got there, they checked, they did the lab, everything. And the doctor told me that Vida, go home and rest for just maybe 3 days. If you don't feel better, you come back. I was wondering, I said, this doctor, are you okay? Somebody who is sick total, I can't even sit down. You are telling me to go home and rest without even giving me Tylenol? To just go home and sleep for 3 days, and then if I don't feel good, I should come back. I felt like she wasn't taking good care of me. But you know what? I kept quiet and I got home. My husband picked me back and went home. So that day, I didn't go to work. I slept all day. Only one day, the next day, I started seeing changes. I started feeling better. 2 days, I called back because she told me that 3 days, if I don't feel good, I should come back. So 2 days, I called them. They said I was okay. It means I was tired because I used to have 3 jobs with studies. So anywhere I go, you see me carrying my computer, I go and finish and continue with my studies. So I was 3 jobs. The whole day you will see me, 24-hour job. And I'm still reading to write my exam. So it means I was exhausted, using all my energy. Not time for me. And I wasn't even eating properly. Neither to talk of exercise. There was no time for me to cook and eat. And the annoying thing that made me start looking for something when my mother passed away. I wasn't having the money in the first place. And I wasn't having the time to go home. Because when I requested for the time, they gave me only 2 weeks. You imagine from here going to Ghana, and you give me 2 weeks. By the time I get to Accra, the next day the time is up. I won't even get to the north yet. When I came back, that was when I started saying, you know what? I have to look for something. I have to look for an option. So without the 9-to-5 job, I can have something for myself. Anybody who know, no matter what your family member died, is painful. But for your mother, that's the most painful one. Anybody who have a mother. And you are asking me to go home 2 weeks before I come back. So that was the hardest part for me. That was when I started looking for something. And I wasn't having time to even help my children to do their school homework. And the sickness, it was too much. So if you are out there watching us, by now, somebody also have his or her own story. That was my story. That's why I started looking for something. So if you also have story, don't sit down and wait until you are in this situation before you start looking for something. You don't want your family member to pass away and you start looking for time to go home, start looking for money to go home. Or you don't want your loved one to fall sick and you can't even stay. I'm a nurse, or I go to the work and take care of people. And when my kids are sick or my husband is sick, I can't even stay home. My husband was sick when I was at work. They have to call me 2 o'clock before I could go home and send him to emergency. You don't want that one to happen to you. So, my dear brothers, my dear sisters, I will end it here. But if you are out there watching us, do not waste time. Do not sit down until you are in the situation. You start looking for something. So this is my pain point. That's why I started looking for something apart from my 9-to-5 job. Thank you so much. And back to you, Ms. Janetta.
Thank you so much. Yes, we want financial freedom and time freedom to live the life that we are created for. Sis Georgina, please introduce yourself and continue with your content, intentionally building through the digital business.
Thank you, Sister Janetta. Thank you, everyone. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are watching us from. My name is Georgina Dachie. Those who haven't seen me yet, I am originally from Ghana and now living in the United States, New York City. I am a nurse by profession and a proud digital business owner. Yes, so why digital business? What kind of lifestyle am I trying to build by going into digital business? Just as Sister Vida mentioned, there are certain times, certain situations require certain actions or decisions. I remember when I was in nursing school, I was in school and then working at the same time. So I will go attend lectures, from lectures continue to work, from work come back home, take a shower, and then back to lectures. That was just my lifestyle. So I thought with that kind of lifestyle, is it life at all? Was I living or I was existing? But the question is, why was I doing that? I didn't have any choice at that moment. If I were to have a choice like what I got today, I would have been in school and relaxed doing my digital business alongside. But you have to go to the physical work. You have to commute to get to the workplace. You have to commute to go to school. Everything was just hectic. There are certain times I come home, I can't even cook for myself. My husband has to cook. Even calling me to come out and eat is difficult to get up because I used to be exhausted many times. Sometimes you kind of sympathize with me saying, if you feel it's so hard, you can stop. Nursing is not the only job you can do. I could feel your pain. I will just look at him and smile. I will not say a word because I know what I'm fighting for. So right now, I have my license as a professional nurse, and I want something in addition that will give me the flexibility that I am dreaming of. I want that control over my time. I want control over my own schedule, such that I don't have to be pressured to go to work when I am not ready. When even you are sick, you calling out to say you are sick, you feel guilty because you feel that you're going to take care of human beings. People are rely on you, and here you are burnt out, and you need to call out because you yourself, you need help. What value is it when you, the nurse or the caregiver, you are walking, you are like a walking corpse? So it doesn't make sense. So for that reason, I want to have my own schedule. Then I will not be burnt out like the way I see others do. I haven't gone through that yet because I haven't been in the profession for long, about 5 years now. So I don't actually know much about burnout because I don't give myself that time to reach that point. But I don't want to go through it because it's a bitter experience. So I also want control over my location. Wherever I am, I can do my business. In my room, I can do my business. When I'm traveling, I can be doing my business. All right? It doesn't matter your location. Countrywide, you can reach your customers all over. When you are traveling on a plane, you can do your business. You carry your computer, you are busy. By the time you open your eyes, you get it to your destination. And that is the sort of lifestyle I want. I want time to have control over the time so that I can spend time with my family. Sometimes I feel bad, like, okay, I have to go. Maybe I have to spend quality time with my family. Sometimes they will invite us to party somewhere, and I'll tell my husband, I'm sorry, I can't be going with you. So all along, he's always alone attending gatherings. So sometimes the question is, where's your wife? You are married, but you look like somebody who has no wife because your wife will never be with you when you are supposed to show up, right? So there are certain times people even mistake some of my friends to be his wife, and I don't feel anything about that because it's not my fault, neither is it his fault. Situation has called for it, so it will be a joy for me to have that quality time with my family. Sometimes during occasions, I am not always there. So many people don't know me because I'm always out, working, busy all the time. I only come home in the night. So is that the life I want to build for myself? No. I want to choose when to have fun, spend time with my family, and when to work. Control over my time. I want to have my own creativity, autonomy. This is what I can do with my time. Within this time, okay, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., this is what I want to do. I want to work on my business. I want to go online. I want to go live. I want to do this. I want to do that. I should not be, I can change the next day. I can say, okay, today I will go live 2 p.m. to 3. I should not have any problem doing that because I have that autonomy, that control. It's not like the 9 to 5 job where if it is 9 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock. Even if you are 5 minutes late, you should be freaking out, right?
Yeah.
So here, I have to be the control over the time and over what I put out there. I want to post, I want to go, I want to post something on social media. I will decide the material to post, the information I want to send out to the public, and what style I want to send out the information. Nobody will control me. I am the one creating what I want, how I want to appear. It should be me. I'm the type who don't like wearing uniforms, okay? So imagine every day you are on your uniform, you are like you are always uniform. All your life has been uniform. So I want to have that time to create freedom, what to wear and when to wear what, so that I will reduce all those monotony of every day. You will not appear in any form besides the uniform. Okay, so there are a lot of benefits to online or social media marketing, a lot of benefits. So if you are out there and you are listening to us, it's not just about owning the money. Yeah, we also have the financial flexibility. You have additional income to what we already have. As nurses, yeah, people say, okay, people know that we are making a lot of money. Yeah, we are making 6 figures. That is true. But where is this money going to? By the time the money touches the account, the credit card has taken everything. So if somebody talk to you and say, oh, you don't have money. Seriously? You kidding me? Yeah, he's a nurse. Why is he saying she doesn't have money? Yeah, the responsibilities are a lot. So you need something extra in addition to what we are getting now. You don't just rely on only one income source. What if something happened? All right. If you get up and you are not able to go to work, here is work and get paid. If you work 10 hours, you are paid for 10 hours. If you work 1 hour, you are paid for 1 hour. So God forbid you get up and you are not able to go to work. So 0 hours. How many dollars are you going to get? $0, right? You think the Canadian will say, oh, this time, because you didn't work, I will not send you the light bill. Or your landlord will say, oh, okay, since you did not work this month, I will not send you, you're not going to pay rent. You think that's how it's going to be? Your phone bill. So they'll continue to line up just as always. And the moment it begins to happen that way, guess what? Stress is setting in. You start to be stressed out. So falling sick unnecessarily, you don't know what is happening. You will be kind of like bothering the doctors here and there. Doctor, I'm not feeling well. My entire body, you don't even know how to describe it. You are the nurse. You assess patients, listen to their complaints. But if you yourself is involved, you go to the doctor, you are now the patient at that point. So describe your condition, your situation. The doctor will look at you and say, like, this person, this nurse, what is wrong with her? You are just tired. All right, just like as my colleague said, if you are tired, you are tired. You need to rest. There's no two ways about it. So please, if you are here listening to us, we are inviting you to add something extra to what you already have. You cannot put all your eggs into one basket. No. And we saw it. We experienced it years ago when coronavirus set in. What didn't happen? So many people were there with no jobs. People who were doing online businesses, they were still on. And I can say probably that was even the time digital marketing got into its ascendancy, because that was one of the major sources of employment. People got jobs through internet marketing and all that. And after coronavirus, people don't even want to go back to work, physical offices. So that is it. Join us. Don't waste your time, okay? You can do your regular job and still do this job as a side hustle. As we are here, I'm still working full time as a nurse. All my colleagues are still full time workers. But we have the extra time that we have. You just need few hours of your time, 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day. You set up your own schedule, and you are able to do whatever so is expected of you. And the business is in your name. That is your business. You run it the way you want it, but don't run it into the dish. Okay. Anyway, I have spoken enough. Let me yield for my colleague to take over. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina. Yes, she already said it all. If you want your lifestyle to change, if you want to spend the life that you want, look for something and add. That's why we say we are all full-time workers. Nurses here, we have license. If we want hours, thousands of hours to work a week. In the United States here, we can get 1,000 hours to work a week to get money. They said they pay us good. Yes, they pay us good. But do you have the time for yourself? Gina had just said it. Do you have the time to spend your life? Life is one, it's not two. So if you are there as a woman and your husband is going to a party and you cannot go, what are you calling yourself for? And your husband just going back. If your husband go there and let's don't pray for the bad thing to come in case you get another lady. And that is why most of us, especially we the women, we do and lose our husband. That is one of the things. Because we are so busy, we don't have time for them. When the time they need us, we are out there. Especially American dollar. When you don't take time and you are here, your marriage is going to get broke because of the money. So that's why we all look for something and add to it. I always say, before I started this business, my life was rough. I'm somebody who likes to go to church, but there was no time for me to go to church. It was tough. But with this business, I do everything that I want. Go to all the parties. Go to my page. I'm always number one to go there. Go to every Sunday church. I'm there. I do what I want. What I want to be happy for. So if you're out there and you are stuck, like all of the two of us or all of us that come like we were stuck, that's why we look for this job. Then we are speaking to you. Our links are in there. We don't have to talk too much for you to listen. You know what you are looking for. Click any one of our links. Just watch the video. It's free. Pay your $149. It's one-time payment. We go to market, supermarket, spend more than $149 to just buy something. We buy clothes that we don't need to buy those clothing. We dump them. Some of them we don't even use them. And we buy. So one-time $49 for you to go in and see what we are talking about. If you don't want it, you take your money back. 30 days guarantee. So we are encouraging you this evening. We always have live Tuesday and Thursday. They have a global live. Once you click and join today, they're going to send you the link. If you want to join the live, tomorrow is one. You can just go ahead and join and ask any question that you want to ask about the business and then continue on for there. So we are going to end our live here. We wish everybody who watch us and those who are going to watch us later, thank you so much. We honor you people, but don't watch us and just go. You're still going to be the same thing if you keep watching and going. We are now in February 2026. You don't want to get stuck and this 2026 will end and you still be there. So thank you so much and wish you all the best. Have a nice day and blessings. Bye-bye.
Bye.